Good morning, everyone. I hope you have your coffee. We're going to make some tags today. Oh, good. We have some watchers. Welcome. So good to have you here. I have really great ideas for you today. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Gloria. Oh, and you know what? I even have a giveaway. So if you share and then come back and let me know that you've shared, you can share it on your timeline or in a stamping group that you're in, wherever you want to share this. And also comment. If you just comment, let me know where you're watching from, whether or not you make homemade tags for Christmas, whether or not you scurry under the Christmas tree and collect the homemade tags so they don't accidentally get tossed. I've been known to do that. Good morning. Oh, so good to have you here. How many of you are in groups that are not meeting anymore, like book clubs or maybe some small groups at church? It's kind of depressing, isn't it, that we have these clusters of people in our lives that we can no longer be with? Well, it's something, they're a group of people really important to us, and we hate to forget them at Christmas, right? So I'm going to share with you how you can gift them a set of tags, and I think you're going to love it. So I do have some things to share with you. So first and foremost, on Tuesday, I got a card in the mail. So I do a kit to go every month. I started this in July because of COVID, and it's just been going great. So this particular month I am doing In the Pines bundle. So if you want to learn more about that, be sure to visit my blog at www.stampingtoshare. And then there's links there where you can click on those and find out all the information about our November Stamping to Share card kit to go. So I do get quite a few people that go through PayPal, but then once you've been my customer for a while, it's just so easy to send a check to me in the mail. And I actually prefer that anyway because, you know, less fees. So I have the most wonderful card sent to me from Linda Thomas, who is getting the In the Pines bundle, and I love it when people send checks with a card. So I knew it was going to be great when I had the decorated envelope, and then there is the card. So I love this design. I think I'll keep this in my design idea box because I really love the design. It's just a couple of pieces of designer series paper and then a flower and a leaf just punched out. I mean, what a great design this card is. Something that can be put together really quickly. So thank you so much, Linda, for this super awesome design idea for me. I'm really excited. You will probably see me use this in the future. And then as you know, Stampin' Up! Has the Curvy Celebrations going right now through the end of December. Actually, I think it even goes into the first couple days of January. So I have some curvy Christmas ideas for you. So I'll share those real quick. This was with a swap group I was in, and the last time we were together I was sharing information about the Quite Curvy bundle. So here are some ideas using the curvy dies along with the Curvy Christmas stamp set. And then it also, you might notice the paper, that is the classic 6x6 designer series paper. So you can get the whole variety assortment bundle, and you get it all. You get it all for $70.50, which I think is a really good deal. It's 10% on everything. So that's really nice. Here is another one. This uses that funky ribbon that we kind of were associating with Halloween because we were seeing it on so many Halloween cards, but look how special it looks on a Christmas card. It adds a lot of sparkle, which unfortunately is not showing up in the camera, but in real life it's quite stellar. You just have to trust me. So again, you can see the Curvy Christmas stamp set being used along with the curvy dies. And another swap card that I received using Curvy Christmas and the curvy dies. So many great ideas. I love swapping with my fellow demonstrators because it's just so exciting to go to my mailbox and get these cards out of the mailbox and just open them up and you know, start envisioning the possibilities. That's one of the great things about being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. All right, another great thing about being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator is getting to share with you how your Christmas can be easier because of this tag kit, especially with those groups that you might be associated, such as book clubs or church groups, people that you'd really like to stay in touch with, but maybe no Christmas gatherings this year. So let me show you what you can do to brighten up your day as well as theirs. So just give me a second and I'll flip the camera down. Okay, this looks pretty good, so we'll go ahead and get started. Now, let me just share with you that this is what Stampin' Up! Calls a project kit. That means all of the pieces to complete the kit are in here, but it does not include the stamp set. So the stamp set that coordinates with the project kit is called Tag Buffet. And it's all on the same page in the catalog. It's towards the front of the catalog, the August through December mini catalog, and you'll find it towards the front. But what I really love about this Tag Buffet stamp set, don't let the word tag make you think little, because these are not little images. These are all images that could easily transfer onto card making projects as well. And so I love it. I love this inside sentiment. May the good times of today become the cherished memories of tomorrow. Wishing you lots of love, joy, and happiness. Now that's pretty big. That's a big sentiment. And these tags are big. So let me share with you. When you get the project kit, you will get a cute little box to put all your tags in. But let me share with you, I think Stampin' Up! Had the idea that we would just make tags as we need them. Well, I made up all the tags in advance, and my project kit box was too small to hold them all because you use so many dimensionals on these projects that the dimensionals causes it to stack up. So you will have to find maybe a little bit bigger size box to store all of your completed tags. Or if you do as I suggest, you'll be giving them away, and then you'll just have a pretty box to keep some supplies in for next Christmas. All right, so when Stampin' Up! Gives you these project kits, they also give you a set of instructions. These instructions are great because they have, well, they have directions, but who reads, right? They have really good pictures in every single tag that you'll be making. And then, of course, if you do want some reference, they have little arrows, and you can look the arrow and the number up with the arrow to see exactly what ink color you would be stamping in or whatever, or where you're putting your dimensionals. It also comes with a set of twine, so that's great because then you've got a way to tie the tag onto the gift that you're giving. And it recommends the following. It recommends that you have 3 ink colors. They recommend Shaded Spruce, Real Red, and Garden Green as part of this tag kit. They also recommend that you have some Stampin' Dimensionals because that's part of putting the tags together. And if you want to do the projects that I'm going to suggest, you will also want to have mini paper pumpkin boxes. And then I also, to decorate the top tag that goes on the mini paper pumpkin box, I also got the glitter star ornaments. So when I do the drawing on, let's see, Tuesday, I'll do a drawing and you'll get the tags that we're making today, 1 tag each for each person that wins the drawing. Again, you get in the drawing by sharing, letting me know you shared, commenting as we go along. But I will split up the leftovers in my glitter star ornament pack. So I'll be using 2 of the I'll use 1 of the ornaments today, and then I'll make up another little box. And then that's what I will split up with our winners. All right, so let's go ahead. These are so you get, believe it or not, 6 different tags that come in this kit. So you get a stocking tag, and look how big these are. I have very large hands, and these tags take up quite a bit of it. So pretty impressive as far as the size of these tags. So you get a stocking, you get a Christmas ornament, a tree, And just as an FYI, the tree is kind of neat because, let me just show you. I have to grab it here. When you make up all of the tags as Stampin' Up! Suggests, you actually end up with 5 extra Christmas trees that you can turn into cards, which is pretty cool. So that's pretty neat. And then you also get a holly sprig or a swag. And then the 2 tags that we're going to make today will be a cardinal tag and a Christmas present tag. So that's what we're going to do today. So let me go ahead and open this up. And I have this all sorted out. Of course, you'd have to do all this punch out work when you get your tag kit. I already have it sorted out and collected into each section. So these are the 2 big tags, and you'll notice that you have to punch out the little tag slot. You don't have to do the punching yourself. You just have to punch that little slot out so that you can put your twine through. And then, of course, we have our lovely presents here. So I'm going to get the instructions just to refresh my memory of exactly how this one is going to go together. So here it is, my Merry Christmas. And if I look at this number, it says number 1. And when I look back over here, it says that number 1 means you need to stamp it in garden green. And so I have my Merry Christmas already put on an H block. And I do like, when I'm using photopolymer, I do like to use a Stampin' Mat. So I have that here. And then I'm going to take my ink, my garden green ink, and I'll open that up. And this is such a great kit for beginner stampers because it is a photopolymer set, which means you don't have to really guess too hard exactly where this is going to stamp, because it is a see-through stamp set. So you can see exactly where to stamp it. So I'm stamping Merry Christmas on this tag, and there it is. It stamps beautifully. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these Christmas presents and I'm going to put some dimensionals on them. Now I have my dimensionals prepared for Facebook Live, so they already have all the sticky taking off, but your dimensionals would have a little peely that you'll have to take off. So I'm just putting 4 dimensionals on here. And then this will get put onto this white star background. And I'm just going to set it in just like so. So I'm just putting it on pretty straight. And then your Merry Christmas also gets dimensionals. So let me go ahead and add some dimensionals back here because I want it to stick out a little bit on this side. I'm not going to put dimensionals right there. So let me grab my dimensionals again. And I'll just add 2 dimensionals because when you're doing tags, you can make them as bulky as you want because you're not trying to mail them. You're just putting them on Christmas presents. So it's really fun to be able to kind of bulk up with dimensionals. That's really fun. Then what you're going to do is you're going to layer this up. So you can see that I have this all layered up. And because I want to make this a present, I am going to add a star to it. So this is not part of the kit, but it's just something extra that I did. And it is the glitter star ornaments that look like this. So let me go ahead and grab my glitter star. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put this through the tag. And then we have this little dangly star, and it looks so cute, doesn't it? It really adds to the tag. I'm going to flip this over. I'm just going to tape it down in the back here because this is going to go on top of my box. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little trim and I'm folding it in half into a little loop, and then I can go ahead and I can take this loop and I will insert it through this little hole. And then, of course, you just bring this through, and you have your attachment that you would tie onto your bow if you were doing this as a Christmas present. But this is going to be decorating my box, so I'm just going to tie a little bow at the top, and now we have this all set up. So isn't that cute? So then what you can do is, if you want to give this as a present, take this tag. We've got our paper pumpkin box here. This is a little mini paper pumpkin box. They come 10 to a set. Flip it over, and then you're going to add just one dimensional to the back, right over where that hole is, and then just center it in on your box. Press it down, and then you've just decorated a mini paper pumpkin box. Now what you can put in this box are all the other tags. So, for example, your gift is this is actually your gift. So you're going to take your tags. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 tags that you're going to gift. And then you're going to also throw this one in here, your cardinal. So we've got to make that one up so you can see a fully made box. And so they actually have the option of 5 tags, plus if they wanted to, it's easy to remove this tag and use this one as well as a gift. So pretty cool. So let's go ahead and make up this tag. This is the cardinal tag. And again, this is just going to be so simple. So again, if there's any little pieces that need to be poked out, go ahead and do that. And again, I'm going to look at the instructions sheet, and this time it's telling me that I need to stamp with number 3. So when I look back over here, number 3 means to stamp in shaded spruce. So I'm going to put away the garden green. I'm going to take the shaded spruce, and let's see how this is set up. Let's get our bird on here first. So once again, we'll use dimensionals to attach the bird. I'll just put a couple through here. I'm not really sure where he goes. Oh, he goes just like this. So he is going to sit right here. Isn't that cute? Then we're going to take this tag, because this one is going to go right like this. So we're going to stamp 'Tis the Season. Okay, so I'm going to do that right now with some shaded spruce. And again, really easy because you can see right through where to stamp. So there we go. Now let's say that we're not decorating a box with this one. We actually want to use this tag on a Christmas present. So when the present is under the tree, you need to know who it's to, who it's from. So I would take the back, and I would stamp to and from on the back. So you can put your to and from on an H block and stamp it both at one time. So just ink that up, put your tag at an angle, stamp it down, and there's your to and from. So isn't that easy? So much fun. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our string again. So now this time we're not decorating with the star, but if you want to go that extra mile and decorate with the Christmas star, you certainly could. Now the reason I put the star, let me just see if I can't show it because it's already tucked under, but remember how I taped the star on the outside and the back? If you did not want that to show, you could tape it back here on that particular panel. I didn't, because I didn't think of it at the time. All right, so here we go. We have our tag almost completed. Now we're going to take 'Tis the Season, and we're going to put that on dimensional. So I'm going to put a dimensional here and here because I don't want to over dimensional on top of the birds. So actually what I think I'll do is I will just put my dimensional here and here, and that way I don't have to guess where I'm putting it when I put my tag on. So I just put my tag right over the top, and now it's attached. And this tag is done. How quick and easy is that, right? Okay, so we're going to add this tag to our box. So your box contains 5 tags. Whoops, I kind of put this a little bit far out. So this is something you want to pay attention to. I'll see if I can fix it. Because if you have your tags hang out too far, they won't fit in the box. So let me just lift this up very carefully. I'm going to add this just a little bit less poking out. I'll still have it poke out, but not as quite as far as I did. And now it should fit in the box just fine. So like this Merry Christmas, that sticks out too far. So if you put that on the inside, you will have to adjust that so that it fits in the box. But there we go. So we have all of our tags in the box. So this box contains 5 different tags on the inside. You have your 6th tag on the outside. And the 6th tag is decorated with a little special star. And then you would be able to give these out to people. So this would be a great gift, as I mentioned, for people who are in book clubs or small church groups, or maybe you're a 4-H leader and there's several other 4-H leaders that you work closely with. So the kit contains 30 tags. And what's really cool about that is that means you've got 5 gifts. So you could buy 2 of the tag kits and 1 set of paper pumpkin, and you would have 10 gifts to give out. So pretty neat, isn't it? All right, so that concludes my video today. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by to check out these tags. They're really fun and they make great gift giving for the holidays. Talk to you soon, everyone. Bye-bye.